Alright, howdy folks, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to more Tempest Rising. To my surprise, and that of many people, the developers behind Tempest Rising actually released a fuller demo than just our sort of like test from a couple weeks ago, where now you can not only play the first GDF mission, but also the first Tempest Dynasty mission, and I'm super excited. They have this huge nod feel behind them. I know a lot of people seem to be sort of meh on this game. To me, it's a high-quality, good-looking sort of Generals 3 or Tiberian Sun 2 that we never got. I know it's not by EA, I know it's not by Westwood, I know it's not by the people that made Command & Conquer back in the day, but it has a huge vibe behind it that I really dig. So let's get into it.
Our new Major General. Congratulations. Your work in the field speaks for itself. Impressive. Very impressive. You may call me Alex. We have a lot of work to do. For too long, we have been idle, as GDF lays claim to the Tempest that is rightfully ours. Our birthright. This responsibility fell to me, and with every fiber of my being, I swore that I would lead our people towards the destiny that my father had envisioned. I will make him proud. Our destiny begins today. Our future will be incandescent, and you will have the honor of lighting the touch paper. Don't stand too close.
Yes, I have your signal, General. It is good to see you. My name is Lieutenant Melnick. I will be working with you as your intelligence officer for your missions. Command is upping requirements for Tempest harvesting. You will be reclaiming Tempest from Dynasty soil in the Balkans, currently under the control of GDF. A storm is brewing, General. Stand by. I'm connecting your terminal to our command systems. While I get the Amplet online, if you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to help.
So just as in the GDF campaign, you can just get a little bit more background information, but since we're just playing this for the video, I don't think anyone wants to listen to this lady talk for another couple minutes. But so far, I really dig the style. The Tempest Dynasty are like this sort of nod slash, meets Soviet Union-esque unit. They're like Eastern European and Asian, and they just have this insanely cool nod-esque style vibe behind them, though it might just really be the red and gold
Understood.
mix that we see
All right.
that really does that for
I
me.
have you in my system. Your task is simple. Get in, gather the Tempest, and get out. Good luck, General.
So again, there are going to be ways to play these missions differently. I'm not 100% sure, they haven't really dove into this too deep, but the idea will be that you can kind of pick your units, and there might even be some persistency to your units, so like better quality units that you bring from mission to mission as long as they don't die or explode. Let's just deploy and check it out.
GDF has encroached on our lands for too long. They have taken one of our bases and are harvesting the Tempest that is rightfully ours. Use technicians to recapture our base. Reactivate the Tempest rig, harvest all that you can, then escort the rig to the lake. Reclaim the Tempest, General. GDF will burn another day. The Tempest is all that matters.
So I feel like I should have probably said this, but this is all like a work in progress. It's not finished. They even state like, hey, this is a demo, it's not final. And I was actually kind of surprised by the amount of, well, not negative comments, but like neutral or maybe not excited comments, because as someone who has played a ton of Command & Conquer and saw Generals 2 like fall off into nothingness, I was super excited to see Tempest Rising. I know it's not exactly Command & Conquer, but it feels very similar to me. The idea is very similar. It's going to be, I think, more like CNC3, where you have the GDI or the GDF, you have Nod and the Tempest Dynasty, And then there is a third faction that isn't announced yet, that doesn't have its own campaign, but will be playable perhaps in skirmishers and in multiplayer. And I'm very curious what it's going to be. And I'm curious what you think. My bet is still on some sort of like alien race, or maybe because there's a lot of like underground stuff, like the Tempest, the sort of vines obviously have to come from somewhere. Perhaps it's you know, like some underground sort of mole people. I mean, that sounds a little bit on the crazy side of things, but there isn't really any information on it as of yet. Something I didn't know last time I made this video on the previous campaign, you can not fully rotate the screen. You can do like a 45-degree to the left and a 45-degree to the right. Sadly, I don't think there is a full rotation, which is a little bit of a shame because I feel like it would make this look a little bit cooler, but it is really nice that we can get like a pretty damn detailed view in some of these soldiers. I said last time that I found the identifying of enemies and friendlies rather easy in this. Some people seem to disagree. In the end, I guess it's just my opinion and your opinion, and they don't have to necessarily match up, I suppose. Oh, let's actually destroy. Oh, that Gatling gun is going to hurt us. That may have caused a chain. Perfect. Because that looked like it was going to cause a chain reaction. But in general, this game just... I'm running this on Ultra, or the highest graphics possible, basically. And, I mean, this does look really good. I'll be the first person to say it. If EA decides to make Generals 2, and it's not some overpriced pay-to-win thing, I'm right there with it. But until they do that, we're going to have to enjoy Tempest Rising, I think.
Destroying the bridges to cut off our reinforcements. There's a hostile garrison between your units and the nearby village. Proceed with caution. You can use your igniter core to clear out infantry from enemy structures, or look for an easier way into the village. Clearing the village of any GDF presence could win us the favor of local militia groups.
Capture back our ore refinery. And what's interesting is, you know, if you've played any of these RTS games, usually what happens is the ore refinery is just a building. And I guess, to be fair, I believe it was Red Alert 2 with Yuri's Revenge, who added the slave miner, which was a vehicle, and it would deploy towards the ore fields, the ore depots or deposition areas. Deposits, I guess is the word I was looking for. And then it would dismount the slaves / harvesting units, and then they would sort of get harvesting right there outside of the ore refinery, which was kind of an interesting way of doing it because it was just different from, I guess, how we were used to doing it, because usually you would just build a building, the ore harvester would come out, and oh, it was actually a little bit more speed than I thought. These grenadier guys are really annoying. Can we get like a explosion on that? There we go, perfect. Can we destroy this gate? Oh, that goes pretty fast with the flames, I guess. You know, in case we want to get around that way or another. But basically, Tempest Rising, it's kind of confusing with Tempest Rising and Tempest Dynasty. Tempest Dynasty is a faction, Tempest Rising is the game. So in Tempest Rising, the Tempest Dynasty have a different sort of ore gathering way, where they deploy, sort of like the slave miner from Yuri's Revenge, a vehicle, and that vehicle is going to deploy smaller vehicles, and they will then get the refinery, or the ore and refine it, or well, the Tempest ore, Tempest vines, and refine them. We do have some civilians who we are sort of fighting along, and we're hoping to just recruit them into our army to get some extra men, because we are going to need it. Those enemies? Oh, okay, well, we'll just... Oh, I thought they were... Okay, never mind. Well, some of them are waiting to die, I guess. We'll just, Damn, the flamers are actually pretty good in this. Okay, perfect. We now have a... We'll throw our sort of regular infantry along... We'll have them hotkey number 1. And number 2, you can actually see it down here. You can see you have 23 units and 7. So these are both the regular soldiers and sort of the militia guys, which actually kind of look... You know, like, I guess, every other regular day militia. And now our goal is to go into grab that Tempest rig back. I don't know if we want to go... Is there anything down here? No, just off the map. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're just sending her, I guess. We got a bunch of these like rocket. Oh, they run over those infantry, but they didn't get damaged. There is the Tempest rig, so we're gonna capture that. Do we have a bunch of these rocket jeeps? All right, let's get a technician built. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So this thing deploys these little vehicles. They like suck up the ore, and then they come back to the harvester or the main sort of building, and they deploy it and repair it that way, and harvest it. Okay, we need to like be careful here. There are tanks. This thing needs to harvest 1,400, but I believe these repair sort of technician guys can repair stuff. Do I want to capture any of this stuff? Probably don't really care. Oh, we are like a little frustrated. I'm a little frustrated by the insane amount of units that I just got given to me, so I have to kind of figure out. Oh, we have a power button. That's actually good to know. I didn't notice that last time, but you can actually disable the power. Something that was pretty big in Tiberian Sun, in case you were... Say you just built a base defense building and you didn't have enough power for it, you could quickly turn the power on and off on that specific building just to try to, you know, get a little bit of power back, basically. I think we want to try to gather the side objective, and then when that's done, we'll build a bunch of these missile troopers. It would actually be interesting if we could capture this power plant. Another technician. I know we're spending money right now, but it is whatever. It should maybe, hopefully, allow us to quickly get these things done. Okay. That's not a lot, like 1,400. We got a couple of flamethrowers and a new engineer.
There's a lake to the north. Pack up the
Oh, and I can already see enemy reinforcements coming in.
Technicians can repair vehicles as you go. Oh, and sell the other buildings. Leave them nothing.
Okay, that's the way we can't go, unless we can repair it.
GDF are fortifying the most direct route north.
Alright, we're gonna have to destroy it. Oh, okay, we're gonna destroy the air pad. So it's a secondary objective, but maybe we can just stay up on the rock, get a bunch of shots in there. Let's actually spread out our units here. Oh, you know what? I may have lost all my incinerators. That's very unfortunate. I don't know if putting guys in these will actually do anything for me. Like, if I put you in there, will that do anything for me? I don't think this has done anything. Let's just kill that. Get some of these guys out of here. And we'll mix the incinerators with... See, I don't know if these guys do. I don't think they do anything if I put them in these cars. I think they just transport. What is this, a cash crate? Or a crate? That looked like a cash crate. Don't really care about that tank that's over there. Get our engineer up here. We'll just keep engaging the helicopter. Perfect. Oh, tank's engaging us now. See if we can repair. I don't know. Oh, this thing is hurting us quite a bit. We need to kind of... Okay, perfect. Tank is down. Another rocket pad. We don't really care about that other tank, really. We're just going to keep rocketing down the ridge here. Oh, there is something up here. Okay, there's a little bit of... I don't know. There's these guys inside I don't think are shooting. So there's really no point in having them in there other than just... like wasting their potential. So I think we're just gonna get them dismounted. I thought it was maybe more like Red Alert 2 thing, where potentially you know, they could shoot from inside like the IFV used to have, but yeah, apparently not. So mark these guys all number 2. Oh, there's just a structure. I mean, we don't really have to destroy that even. Let's just destroy this last air pad. Get everyone... Oh, really? I really thought you would have destroyed it. Let's get you back. Hit like 2 rockets on it. Okay, perfect. Let's get back. Oh, see? This is... I kind of figured that would be some sort of reinforcements. So we're getting... looks like flamethrowers. Oh, that's good. Rocket troopers. And even 3 rocket vehicles. Okay, actually maybe build some guards and some, you know, we have a ton of money. So at this point, we literally might as well just start blasting through that money. And then eventually, like that lady said, hey, please sell whatever you're leaving behind. Because we don't want to leave anything behind for them if we don't have to. A little bit of damage there. Probably going to lose these vehicles. We'll actually maybe push out here. Okay, there's a bunch of vehicles. A little risky here. Actually, we do... Oh, well, there's... Okay, they're actually coming up behind us now. This is kind of bad. We need to, like, keep pushing up here. We're going to lose this little sort of forward ambush force, most likely, I think. We'll use the flame... Oh, nice. They're going to man that building. That's actually good for us, because then we can... Oh, this is bad. Shoot the Gatling gun thing. Okay, well, we're just losing a lot of our Tempest men, but that's okay, I guess. It doesn't really matter. We're just here to get the Tempest machine out. That's it. So they came behind us. A little toxic. Or did they just drive up the ridge, maybe? Can we not get you to hit this? Oh, I mean, it's pretty sure this building's mostly gone. Okay, perfect. I mean, this actually isn't even that bad. I thought this... Oh, well, you're going to die. Unless those grenadiers don't care. And then I guess we're just going to sell, and drive them all back to here. Wow, I was hoping we would see it, like, very coolly drive on there. But anyway, that is mission 1 of the Tempest Dynasties campaign. Again, it's a demo, so, you know, please do excuse some of the stuff we saw there. And I guess I cannot wait to bring you a bunch more of Tempest Rising gameplay in the near future. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.